Welcome to the Sage Stage.
I'm Chandra Pepper.
I'm Jane Watson.
And in this episode, we get a little ranty.
A little bit, but it's fun still. We talk
It's
a lot
fun.
about swearing and accountability and feelings.
Let's talk about a lot of things that made us emotional today.
A little bit emotional and a little bit sweary.
And enjoy. So enjoy. And don't forget to
Subscribe to our email list.
And our YouTube channel.
And follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Just follow us and love us. Hey guys. We're so smart today.
Oh my gosh. We are actually.
We are smart. We think we might have figured this out.
There's smart and there's smart. Right?
Yeah.
There's techie smart and then there's our smart.
We're smart too. So smart. Also, we are in the middle of Tech Week.
Yes.
For the show, which this is going to be aired afterwards, so we can't promote it.
No.
If you missed it, boy, was it a great show. It was so great. Oh my God, Jane, it was the best show I've ever been in, seen. Oh my God. No, yeah, this will be like the week after. Anyway, so on our brains today.
But that explains why we're a little tech dead.
We're a little tech dead. I'm dead.
I'm tech dead.
I'm just
got 2 days in Q to Q, making 4,000 decisions, and this time we have more lights on this thing than ever, so we think it's working.
This thing as our little box. I got lights on my box.
You got it bedazzled?
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled. That was a thing for a while. People
Bedazzling. I always wanted to.
You did?
I didn't do it.
I didn't either.
Because I was married and he would not have probably noticed or cared. So what else? What else?
I looked at pictures of women that had this is so not what we were going to talk about, but so great.
We're going to talk about
so
their perfect V.
Their perfect V of jewels on their.
Could you imagine?
Like,
does that man then get bedazzled everywhere? And would it get caught in his teeth?
Wouldn't
like
it just
the
get
jewels?
Caught on everything. Like, I'm sorry, I keep I'm going like.
Please, if you have ever vajazzled yourself, I would love to know there, listeners, if you have, and did it work?
For those of you that don't know what it is, there was a period in time not long ago.
I think we explained it, where women
that put jewels
and glitter all over their. Remember, and there was all over their vagina.
Yeah,
but also men had this. Remember, there was the sparkly beard thing.
I don't know that. I don't remember.
I think it was not like they went out work like that, but they would, there would be this joke of they go dressed up at Christmas things and they would glitter their beard. I know I've seen pictures. I'm not making this up. I don't know when it was.
I have never seen that.
Into the microphone. We've also learned Jane doesn't like microphones and won't talk into it. So I'm sorry for all the times I've tried so hard to make her be heard.
I'm being heard now. And it wasn't that I didn't realize how much I was avoiding getting a microphone that would pick up all my voice.
How much you're getting a microphone shoved in your face?
I know, because what's funny, the last 3 times we recorded where it didn't work, I was like, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And
not okay.
It's probably working. I'm like,
not okay.
I also know because last week my
can't even see the timer.
No, I can.
We try to time it so we know how long we're actually talking for.
There we go. Oh, shit, I just did something.
It's okay. We're just going to keep talking and doing our thing. But today we wanted to talk about accountability.
Yes.
And how it pisses us off when people say they're going to do something and don't do it.
Yeah.
Now, am I perfect? No. However, I try my darndest that if I don't get something done, I will take accountability.
I will take ownership
of it. I am so tired of people not communicating their needs and then being told, dictated, this needs to happen. And I'm like, wait, what? When did this get decided? And when did this become your job to tell me in this dictatorial way to get it done? And I want to say, you get more flies with honey. Don't be an asshole.
Except that I tried to be honey recently with someone who was giving me what they said they were going to give me in terms of a job that they promised to do. And I tried to be very sweet about it and then got kind of the slap back. And I was like, okay, now,
you silly little girl.
I'm angry. Now I'm pissed. And
then we have to do it ourselves, which, you know
I
what?
will.
If you had
known that from the beginning, I would have just gone, that's cool, dude. That's totally cool.
What
I will do it all. I will do it all because that's what fucking women do. We'll just do it all.
Oh, here we go. Women
I'm
rant.
sorry. It's true.
I think
if you want something done, give it to a busy woman. That's all I'm saying.
Man or woman, I will always try and be even Stephen, even
I
though,
won't.
yes, I will agree with you sometimes, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I love boys too.
Of course, that doesn't mean I don't love boys. I just
But what
love
I'm
them.
saying is be upfront. Be upfront. If someone asks me to do something, I try really hard. I'll always go, sure, I'll do it. And then I'm like, well, what do you need? I'm going to do the best to my ability. And if I can't do it, I say, I can't do it.
Do you? Or
Yes.
do you overextend yourself?
Oh, 100% I overextend myself. 100%. But
that's what I'm talking about.
But
know
I'm
your
saying,
limits. And
but if I go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and other than having the existential crisis to you, to Rich, or just to myself, ranting, going, why did I say yes? And this is not the time frame and blah, blah, blah. I will then admit, oh, hey guys, I don't have this done, or this is going to take longer. I'm so sorry. What can I do?
more things to do.
No, but what can I do? Like, what can we do? Like, you know what I mean?
How
like
do we
I
resolve
say,
it together?
how do we resolve this? I'm not saying it's not my fault it's not done.
No.
I'm not doing, I don't do that. I try not to. Someone's going to come at me and say, I remember when.
Well, of course, but
Because they're that old.
Exactly. If that's the case, then you're old, like us. And the thing is,
Senile.
it's an evolution, right? Like I definitely finding when I'm writing emails now, I am like, I'm taking out all of that. I'm sorry this was late. Sorry for the delay. Like that, you know what? It's done when it's done. I'm giving it to you and I'm giving it to you because I have not overextended myself and I've made reasonable expectations of myself. So I am getting really clear about, and if someone's getting pissy with me, I'm like, that's more about you. I'm delivering what I said I would deliver when I said I would.
Yeah, we're learning now at this stage in our life.
But I realize when I look back, I'm like, oh my God, I was constantly apologizing. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for this.
Yeah, why are we being so nice?
Like, no, I'm actually doing the job that you asked me to do, and I'm doing it when I said I would do it. I don't need to apologize. What I get pissed off though with is when someone is saying, I will do the job, and then they make excuses. Do not do that to me.
Right.
Just if you honestly, I'm way, way, way better with someone going, I can't get it done. I just don't have the capacity. I'm like 100%. That's okay.
Thank you. Now I can find someone to do it.
But
or
it's
now
something
I can.
I care about.
Yeah.
That's the thing for me. It's like, if it's something I'm involved in and my name is on it, I want to have some autonomy and control to make sure it happens to the best of its ability. And that's why I'm lousy on teams, I guess. I need to be in charge because I'm like, if you're not pulling your weight and I'm tied to you, I fucking hate that. I hate that.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of doing it all and resenting the hell out of it.
I understand that. You know what else I'm realizing?
Maybe I'm a bitch.
Your nail polish, matches my legging. I love
God, it does.
It's so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
What a color.
Thank
I'm
you.
getting mine done today. And I'm getting my hair, for everyone who can see, the grace. Oh, no, I'm going to get it done tomorrow. Well, I have to get it done for the show.
Oh, you don't.
It needs,
looks great right now.
No, it's a bit long, but I'm getting my nails and my hair done. So I'm
Nice.
show ready.
Woohoo.
Woo! But yeah, accountability. I mean, or people saying false promises. I don't know. There's just so much within that, like false. I don't make. Do you make a false promise? Maybe
No.
that's what it is. It's not accountability. It's false promises.
Exactly.
Don't make false promises.
Exactly. And
don't promise.
It's funny how much it bugs me though. Like I should be able to just go, okay, that person is doing their best.
Well, then I don't trust that person again.
That's it.
And we were talking before we figured out all our mic stuff and turned this on, is that I have a huge problem with people saying something to me that we're going to do this, or I'm going to do this, or this is going to happen. And then it doesn't. It has happened so much in my lifetime that I don't trust when someone says, hey, we're going to go over here and do that. I'll be like, great, that's a great idea. I never have the expectation it's going to happen because I have been disappointed so many times. And this is not poor Chandra, you've had a terrible life.
No.
I mean, I have not. However, especially when it came to men in relationships, as you could tell, most of my shit comes with men in relationship. So many promises of, oh, we're going to do this, or oh, I'm blah, blah, blah.
Build this
or,
together.
We're going to do, we have, and then nothing. That I told Rich, I'm like, I will not trust you if you break that promise. If you say we're going to go somewhere and I say promise and you say promise and that doesn't happen, my trust is there's a crack.
It's the power of the words there, right? Promise. When you ask someone to make a promise, I never do that. I never ask someone to promise. I always just say, let me know when you can't. I said, I'm going to assume that you are your word. I said, but your word is everything to me. I'm like, do not pussyfoot around with,
Yeah.
maybes and, and this is and John and I have had this conversation many times. I'm like, that's why we actually do an agenda. We don't do it religiously every week, but we try to, where we sit there and go, what promises have we made to each other about things that we're going to get done as a couple,
Oh, that's so
and
good.
and so
You
we
guys
sit
are
down together.
so good.
Well,
That's how
probably
you can
blew
have
the microphone.
35 years.
Well, 30.
Oh, 30 years.
Fuck, I'm not that old.
I didn't think you were that old.
No, it was 30
No.
years.
I just went for some reason.
1995 to, so this year's 31.
Wow.
But that's fairly new. But it was because there was a number of things that was happening to. I said, I don't want to, and I never, ever, I don't know how you feel about this. I never want to be accused of nagging. Like, if I have to ask you something multiple
what
times,
is nagging.
Well,
I mean,
this is
I
it.
don't think it's nagging if I have to say, honey. Nagging to me is, why didn't you get that done? I've asked you 5 times. I mean, you promised. That's nagging.
Yeah.
Having to ask multiple times because, I mean, this is my control.
This is why the agenda.
Multiple times because it's not getting done in my agenda. There is that too. And I have to recognize, I'm like, well, I didn't give a timeline, or I just assumed
exactly.
you would know I wanted it done by here.
Exactly. And that's the big thing what I've started asking in partnerships of all kinds. I'm like, okay, so I know I have an agenda. I know I have a timeline.
Yeah.
So part of communicating what I'm like, you and I have done that actually, when we've said, okay, by next week, we're going to get X, Y, and Z done. And when we don't, which is often, we do say, hey, I didn't get that done. And it's not an excuse. Like, it's me too. Like,
but we recognize,
but we acknowledge and go, I know I said that. This is where it's going to get done now. And I did the same thing with John. I said, as long as there's communication about, hey, I need to change the timeline on that. But if it goes on and on and on.
I guess it's when you put out the ask and someone says yes, and they don't communicate timeline or when it's going to get done or.
Because that says, do you actually mean it? Like, you mean it when you give me a timeline. Otherwise, you're just saying yes to appease me. And don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever do that. Don't say yes just to make me happy.
I don't think I do.
I? No. I'm someone you can be brutally honest with because...
And you can be with me. And
excellent.
We have been.
Exactly.
I don't think we have that.
But that's the thing I need. I need someone to say, I actually cannot do that thing that you want me to do. As much as you want me to do it, I can't do it. And I'm like totally okay with that.
Yeah. Either say, I can't do it, or I can't do it now.
Or I don't want to.
Can you wait? Or, you know what? This is not bringing me joy. I don't know why I said I would do it.
Not my thing.
You need to find someone who wants to do it.
Yeah,
because when someone wants to do it, they actually...
They'll find the time.
They're great. No, but they're great at it.
Yeah.
If you're forcing someone to do it,
yeah,
they're not going to be great at it.
No.
And I mean, yes, we could get it, but it's my job and I'm getting paid. And what do I do, Chandra, if I don't love my job and I'm getting paid? I'm like, well, I've been in that position millions of times. Find the joy in it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm going to say.
In the little things.
Even if it's working with somebody who brings you joy and you bitch about all the shitty people in your life. That's the joy you have at work, so you can get the shitty work done. Like, honestly, like, find the joy. Like, I had been watching The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a great, like, go-to when you're don't want to watch anything serious or have to focus. But Jim, how do you think he survived in that situation if he didn't have
Pam?
Well, that was his cohort.
Yeah.
But making fun of...
Oh, yes, Glasses Guy.
Oh, my God, I can't remember. Michael, it was Steve Carell. Rainn Wilson. Rainn Wilson's the actor.
Fabulous.
Dwight. Yeah. But if he didn't have that, and like, how do you think he survive? But that's it. I mean, maybe don't put someone's stapler in Jell-O, but find ways to just get the joy. Get the joy in
the little things.
Life.
Yes. In the little things. And I, I've had lots of shit jobs, and I do think, okay, the German in me is about to come out. There's some character building that comes with doing something difficult and then 100%. Saying that you've done it.
If you've always done easy things. I guess you doing the work that you do, the physical labor that you do. And I'm like, holy shit, woman. Like, that's impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive. Like, that's hard work.
You'd think I'd be in shape. Like, you would think I'd have fucking muscles and like a washboard stomach.
Menopause is a bitch. You're probably in better shape than you would be if you didn't have that job. Like, well, you are exactly. Yes. Like, what I mean? Yes. Menopause is
like, I had to go shovel a shit ton of snow yesterday.
So much snow.
Rich was like, why are we even driving up there? It's going to be bad. I'm like, well, that's my job. I know that I waited till I thought the roads up there would be all plowed. And then and I just shoveled, and it wasn't that bad. I mean,
They
it was a
don't
little
have a snowblower
tweaky.
up there?
We get the driveway gets plowed. Oh, I couldn't do the driveway,
Oh,
but
no.
I just shovel the front
The
steps,
walkway.
and then there's a path in the woods, which yes would be easier with a little mini
And
snowblower.
clearly
But
you find some joy in
I love
being
being
up
outside.
in nature.
Oh
Exactly.
my god,
So
I
even though it's
love,
hard work,
it is hard work, and there are moments where
Yeah.
I'm bringing my daughter in to help because my body isn't doing it as much.
Yeah.
Or now that my life is getting busy, I have timelines. I'm like, I'm not that young. I'm not moving as fast. But I just love it up there. I do love it up there.
Yeah, and it's like you said, you find parts of it that you like. If the job is like McDonald's or Tim Hortons, then you're gonna find someone there that you like. You know,
Someone you like, and free
Ideally.
donuts. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you even get free
I don't
donuts?
know. I don't think so. What? I have no
I
idea.
know McDonald's.
My son worked
I don't know
at
about
Tim's.
Tim's. I hear. I
I
don't
don't
want to
know.
blast. I'm just
No, no
hearsay.
idea.
But I used to be at McDonald's. If you stayed there, like if you really were a conscientious worker, they have programming to put you up into management.
Oh, yeah.
To do skill. Like
I think they have
my
such a problem with
sister's
turnover that they will
nephew.
train you.
Yeah, my sister's nephew. I mean, I think he's in culinary, and he started at McDonald's. He was a manager, and they promoted him and they helped him get like. I thought, wow, that's a business that I guess they recognize it's not the funnest job in the world. So, but if you're willing to put in the work, they're going to help
think in
you.
food service, keeping good people is probably the hardest thing.
I think it is, and I
having
do
been a
think that
small
food
business owner,
services
that's
need
the
to
hardest
be
part, is keeping good
kinder
people.
to their employees, because
Yeah.
I do know of some chains that aren't.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's the chain or if that's just the
I think
manager of
it's-
that store.
Exactly. I
or
think
a
it's
bit
very
of
much.
both.
And everything comes down to people. Like everything.
Everything comes
You can
down
have
to
a
people.
beautiful company that's working harmoniously, change,
And then you get someone new in there.
and the whole thing goes to shit.
Well,
you know?
I'm dealing with that in one of the, I'm
Right,
dealing with
right.
that. I'm just going to say I'm dealing with that, where everything ran tickety boo. There's some new people in place. It's not tickety boo,
Yeah.
and it's very contentious.
Yeah.
And it
changes the
it's-
entire vibe. for
the
everybody.
morale of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of sad, but
But
what
it
do you
bothers
do,
me
right?
so much. Like people, like that. Is
Why
the
can't people
core-
just be nice?
Well, because they're driven by like the bottom line and shareholder value.
And then I'm going to go into, you can go into all the business stuff, and I'm going to say they're driven by their insecurities,
Yeah.
their fears, the emotional blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I see it. I see it in where I work, all the different organizations I work at. I can see when someone's like, I guess because I can see it
Yeah.
and feel it if I let myself, but I always have to go with some, this is
turn on
not,
our shields up.
there's something here.
Yeah.
But on the global level, like why there's so much fear and so much fear in the world that
Oh, right now in
everyone is
particular.
just, well, now particular because of what's been going on, but also how did we even get there? How did those people think it's okay to be, because they're so fearful and insecure, they get into the bully position. They get into their positions of,
bullies are always acting
I have
from fear.
fake power, which they don't have power. They just have weapons. But do you understand? Which is
Oh, yeah.
terrifying. But all of it comes down
Oh, my
to
God,
we
yeah.
live in a fearful country,
And
world.
bad
This whole
leaders
fucking
just
world is,
propagate the fear. They
and that's
enhance
what
it and they
happens.
flames the
That's
fear.
what happens in businesses in any organization.
Sure.
People get
So
their
it comes
fear
down to
built out.
leadership. And
You need you need
compassionate
compassion,
leadership.
compassionate and strong, compassionate
female.
female. I mean, really, let's look at the world, countries and organizations run by
You know what?
females. I'd say not all of them. There are some, dicky females out
Oh
there.
yeah, for sure.
But on the whole, I mean, what didn't SNL have a whole skit on
all the female
the
leaders.
female leaders?
Yep.
And they were like, done in 10 minutes and
Yeah.
let's go for wine.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what would happen.
Countries are running well.
Everything's good. Got
Yep.
nothing to complain
We're good.
here.
Exactly.
Oh, we talked it out. We're fine. We don't
We're
have to
good.
bring it here. Like, come on,
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But
And
no.
yes. Am I being a bit of a raging feminist? For sure.
I'm
I
just
don't say for a
raging.
minute, but I do think the collaborative nature and the cooperative nature of leadership is key. And I think when we get into these super hyper competitive business models, which unfortunately are so many of them, then we end up in trouble. And you know what? And women adopt that too, because they're like, oh my God, I'm in a company, in a corporate culture that
we have
is
to match
enhancing that.
this
Exactly.
male
And
energy.
I'm just like,
which I hate to say male energy, but that's what it is because it was so male dominated for so many
this
years.
is it. It's not that there's
It's not a
anything
thing
wrong
about
with the men,
men.
but it's
Yeah.
been a historic. We're dealing with a historic wave of the way things have been, and it's funny too. Like I don't know if it's because I'm so pro female these days, and like
These
John-
days?
Yeah. I'm
These
just
days.
saying it out loud a lot more. And
Well, ever since I've known you. So I don't know, maybe these days started 3-4 years
it's
ago.
true, because the first play I directed at GLT, I chose it. I only did it because it was a mostly female
female-driven show.
cast written by a woman. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. This one isn't.
No, I know. And this one's actually, there's moments that really chafe against me. Even though I love it, it's a good show. There's moments that I'm like, oh, it's of its time.
I am like all of them are
It's
going
of its
ding, ding,
time.
ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
I know all of
yes.
them. Yeah.
Oh, you do. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You do.
100%.
And we're
Because
just
I
going,
feel it too, but it's a show. But
it's
a
of its
show.
time, right?
It's of its time.
I'm
and,
not going to.
and it's tongue in cheek.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing.
the other huge part of it.
I have no problem. Like, I'm not one of these people who wants to like wipe out old movies because we
No.
put women down. They were beautiful movies, and
Mm-hmm.
I look at them and go, look how far we've come now.
Yeah, and exactly.
And I think
Measure
wiping
backwards,
out this whole cancel culture. I don't want to get into that, but I think there can be. I'm in that. Is it too much? Like, maybe we should say, oh, and put it back in. But I think that's
it
weird
comes down
because
to education. Like,
yeah, because people aren't being educated. Like,
view it through a lens of this was of its time and this was okay. However,
was sadly it
depends on
was
the
okay.
content.
It was okay then.
Yeah.
It's not okay at any time, but nobody knew different. But we grew. But should we pretend it didn't happen?
No.
Should we let kids grow up thinking none of that happened? Like, and I think
See, again, it depends on the content.
see, and that's one of those. I can't do a hard yes no on that.
Yeah, I can't either.
Because I think yes, we should be like, this is terrible. This, they should not have a statue up, but don't wipe them from the history books. Like, let's not
Exactly.
commemorate.
Well, we have to learn from we have to learn from history. And if
Exactly.
you erase history, then we're in trouble.
If we erase
And I do
history,
feel
or
like when you erase media-
places on a map and change the name. Just because you want to, I think, well, that's going to screw up a bunch
moron.
of little kids growing up. I can't remember what that place is called.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
No,
You know what? I'm sorry, because it's in my mind, like, you've got the accountability, and I wrote my first Fred letter in ages because
So happy about that.
thank you, because of
She
what is
posted on
going
Facebook for those who want to see it.
on Facebook on my page. And that's when I realized I write to Fred in times of what the actual fuck is going on in the world. He started, he
So
came
who's
up.
Fred again? Just for
Oh yeah,
those that
Fred.
aren't
Oh yeah,
listening.
Fred. Fred started out as just like an isolation journal in COVID that I posted of my days, because I do believe sometimes my life should be a sitcom, because fucking crazy shit happens to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I needed it more personal, and I just wrote Dear Fred, and then Fred became my imaginary soulmate. Because I was single at the time, and then now he's just my go-to,
friend.
my imaginary friend, who
Write
he
to.
just listens. He listens to everything I write to him, and just block it all out. And I do feel that he's going to show up more and more, because I don't know how to keep my thoughts straight. I could get very upset right now, but
Yeah, what's happening in the news is horrifying.
it's just
Especially
terrifying.
with-
And I even had someone post under my letter, like, this isn't new, because I said, I can't believe it's, this happens around the world. And she very correctly said, this isn't new in America. People of color have been dealing with this. And yes, 100% yes. And I went, yeah, all of it needs to stop. All of it needs to stop, but it's now not even happening to just, sadly, it's happening to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it was never
it's
okay
a
when it happened to
takeover.
minorities.
It's never been okay when
Yep.
it happened to marginalized people or societies.
But
I'm going to say a bad word. It's fucking crazy, and it doesn't need to happen. And it all comes from, I'm a bully. I'm a really tiny little baby, and everything needs to happen my way. And I'm not talking just about him, but everyone who follows him. They're like, ooh, yeah,
my God, the
we
worst.
want to be, yes, we're going to be big and strong, because look at us. Puff up like the puffer fish. They just puff up. It's all fake. It's all hot air.
if we don't learn from
And
history,
sadly-
we repeat it, and that's what's happening.
it's happening.
in the United States
History is
right now.
repeating.
It's terrifying.
So that's where I'm coming from today, is just the, let's talk. He made promises, and he has not kept one of them.
God, not a single one. In fact, he's done the opposite of what he promised, which is even worse. And he has zero accountability, that man. And anyone, I'm sorry, like I cannot fathom anyone who would support that. Anyways,
At this
I could
point.
get on a whole rant.
Yeah, we're not
at
going
any
to.
point.
At
honestly.
any point, but I mean, even if you believed his original and you went on that, but now how can you still?
Yeah.
But anyways, accountability.
Yeah.
La la
Hey,
la.
we've
Let's
been-
shake off this.
Yes. We got too heavy.
Yeah.
Well, no, we just got
Not heavy. It's just we said
I
we
think it
won't
was me. I
edit.
came in with a pretty energy this morning. Oops,
Yeah,
sorry. I
and
just probably hurt that.
I came in with my own energy, but you know what? That's what this is, right?
We were also, it's funny. I think this comes up for me because we're in a partnership. And
You and I, yes.
Yeah, and I get afraid because partnerships is where I get hurt, right? So,
and I will admit, yeah, when I get into a partnership, I don't necessarily get my history is not hurt necessarily, but often let down.
right. And I don't want to let you down.
And I don't want to hurt you.
Right. And
So let's not do that.
Well, no, but no one ever plans to.
No,
right?
but what I think is, yeah.
But
So
I think
doing this is kind of healing,
Yes.
and we've talked about how our strengths and weaknesses balance each other out, so that when the other person's feeling
technology.
a little off, the other one's there to go, you know what, we got this.
Yeah.
We can do it.
It's like a good marriage when you can come in and say, I'm going to go to Brené Brown because I love her. She's like, she talks about, in her married life.
85 and 15%. Yeah,
exactly.
I love that.
I'm at a 3 or I'm at a 5, whatever it is.
Well, they say you can't always be
showing up 100%
for each other. You have to walk in and go, I'm like an 80%. Can you do the rest of my 30? So it's not like, it's not always going to be 50-50 is what she says. So,
exactly.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would be in a good marriage.
We would.
It's too bad I
know.
don't really dig vaginas in that way.
No. No, it would be easy.
It would be.
Yeah, we both like dick.
I do like dick.
I've
Sadly,
never said that before.
you've never said that? I have often said that.
It's so funny.
Because I do. Sadly, during menopause, it's
the D
not
word
as
doesn't come out of my mouth very easily. I swear a lot, but that particular word, I'm just like, it's funny.
Do you
We
know
were
what this
talking
goes
this
to
morning
talking
about
dirty?
certain-
Can you talk dirty?
No,
I can't.
I cannot.
I try. They're like, talk dirty to me, baby, and I'm like, stick it in me,
I like
baby.
I can't even do that. I'm just
can't.
like, no, it's hard. No, that the word hard is but much is going to get out of me because I'm like,
say
I cannot
dick.
do
I
it.
can say
I
dick,
don't
but
I
not in an intimate setting.
No.
I can't
But
say.
even just saying it now, I was like, wow, that's not a swear word I use a lot. I'm so much more comfortable with any of like that one for whatever you get.
I can say dick.
And it's funny.
I can say you're being
not
a dick.
so good with like using.
I can't say JC.
Yeah,
in a
which is
swear
so
word.
funny. Like we can drop F-bombs but it's funny how
I can say,
certain
oh my God,
words
but I
still
can't
get
say-
caught in your throat, right? Oh,
Well, I
God,
mean,
that's
I've
so
got
funny.
whole like energetic lifetimes with the JC word, but I can say Jesus. I can say, Jesus Christ was a person on this earth.
Right, but you can't-
say,
you can't.
I can't scream it out.
Whereas I guess because
I think my sister, what did my sister say? Because she works in a school system and she used to, like, that was her go-to.
oh,
If
and
she got
cannot.
hurt or something. So she's like, cheese and crackers.
Cheese
And
and
it's
crackers.
so great. It's so great when she says cheese and crackers. Yeah. She's had to learn to swear in a school system. So she comes out with all these
That's
other
such
names.
a good one.
I know.
Jesus crackers.
Cheese and crackers. Cheese
See,
and
I would
crackers.
still end up saying Jesus Christ. I would.
Cheese
honestly,
crackers.
I was at rehearsal the other day, and we've got all these lovely young ASMs, and
And they're so cute.
Oh, they're so
listening to them
cute.
talk,
And
yeah.
I said something.
I'm so old that I just said that.
No, they're so sweet. And I said, fuck. And then because I was right in front of them, because I was like, I'm sorry. Jesus, shit, fuck, sorry, fuck. Like I just kept swearing and
Extra
doubling
swear
down
words
on
in this
trying
one.
to not swear. The second I try to apologize for swearing,
I know,
the
and you know
apology
what?
comes in with more swearing. And I'm like,
They are
Useless.
now not, if they are volunteering and they are over 18,
I know.
You
I
don't
just
have
feel
to
like I'm not
apologize.
being very sensitive because I never checked with them to say, hey, listen, there's a lot of
Oh, see,
profanity
that's the
that comes
thing
out of
I
my
do
mouth.
when I'm working with
I
anyone
didn't yet,
16 and
so I
plus.
should have just warned
I
them.
just say, I'm so sorry. I won't say this in front of the children, but very often I will turn away from the small children and mouth the word, oh my fucking God. To myself, you might
Yes.
see me mouth it. Are you okay with that? And they usually laugh and go, yeah, my mom says, like something. So
Yeah, but it's fair
but
to give
still,
them a
I
warning.
do always give a warning that
Yeah, and-
I am very conscientious how and where I
And
swear.
that's smart.
Obviously not here.
That's smart.
But-
No, me
but,
neither. I need to. I think that's where one thing
because I do work. I do work a lot
because I
with
forget how sensitive
with
some people are to it.
kids, teenagers, and other people. Like I do work in politically correct, sensitive zones.
That's why I'm not so sure about me going back to teaching. I think
That's
I'd
why,
get fired.
like, I mean, I'm the worst. You know that there's an improv game, and it's a clap focus game.
Oh yeah.
And I was taught it, but every time I hear it, I'm like, we're gonna play pass the clap. See? Thank you. My head, I go pass the clap, and I have this moment of like, don't look at anyone, because I mean, kids today don't know. But if there's an adult in the room of my generation ish, there's this moment I'm like, don't look at them, because I've done it where I accidentally look up and they look at me and we start laughing, and then we have to go
like, what?
But yeah,
Never mind.
it's a fun game. But
I love that game. I love that game. Oh my god. No, it's funny. I'm not my kids. They're so, like, we always say that they could never swear as much as their mom or have humor as dark as their dad. So they're fine.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. And
we taught our kids not to swear, and Hannah took it so literally. I mean, if you heard her now, you wouldn't think she did, but she took it so literally that we weren't allowed to say shut up or stupid.
Oh,
which I agree. Actually, I don't like the word shut
stupid.
up or stupid.
I never use
I don't
those.
like to say shut up or stupid. I
No,
think
because
that's
those
awful.
are always at somebody.
Yeah,
see, that's the difference between.
And you know what? Arthur used to use that. The TV show Arthur for kids. DW or whatever her name was. Arthur's little sister. Arthur, you're so stupid. Oh, shut up, Arthur. And I'm like, oh, that's so wrong to me. Like when I directed children's theater in Alliston,
in my house.
And we'd have some of the lines were, and it's a kid's show written for kids, it would say shut up. Anyone who came to me repeatedly at shows, because we would go through the script at a table read, and I'd say, cross out that, say be quiet. Cross out stupid or idiot and say don't be so silly. Or that's nonsense.
Okay.
Because I thought, to me, saying you're an idiot is meaner than saying, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, totally.
Right?
Well, one is
because that is so personal.
One is an acute accusation.
Yes.
And the other one is a question.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't even say, why are you being an idiot? I will say, why are you doing that?
Right. No, I 100%. Our house, no shut-ups were allowed. No calling names of any kind. And I said, swearing, and like I said, for me, is if you're not swearing at somebody, that's fine. Like if for me in our house, and I always had to say to them, okay, guys, rules in our house, not the same at grandma and grandpa's. Okay. Like when we're here, I'm not going to get on your case unless you're swearing at someone, which they never, ever did, which I'm so glad for. But if you feel the need to let an F-bomb go, that's fine. Yeah. It is funny. I think because they had permission, it's kind of like drinking. It's like, because I said, if you're going to drink, please drink at home,
Yeah, I did the same thing. My kids,
and they don't drink.
My kids do swear, but they don't.
Swear.
My kids do swear.
Blythe actually swears the most.
Hannah swears the most too, and I think that's so crazy because she was so anti-swearing as a child. But she doesn't. I just hope they don't. I don't know. I don't see them. They don't live with me anymore, so I hope they're not doing it in a way that's mean. Like, don't be so fucking stupid.
No,
or don't be. I mean, but I have.
No way.
I'm listening to them. Like, I have used "shut up" now more as an adult, as a joke. Like, oh, shut up.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
But you know what? And I think that comes from Rich. And not because he yells shut up at me, but that's something he says in a joke. Like I never, and now it's just, because when you live with someone.
Yeah.
You do that.
No, and that's different. That's different. It's kind of like, get out of here, I'm fine with that too. But it's funny though. It's interesting because, I
mean, everything that comes out of my mouth, people just know that I'm not perfect. And I've probably done half the things, but I try not to. Like, I'm very conscientious.
Yeah. And like I said, and I think that it's come down to, like, I'm imperfect. I have bad language, but I have high standards when it comes to accountability, respecting other people's space and their opinions, and allowing people to, and even though I disagree
swearing makes
with
you live
people
longer.
It does.
I read that swearing makes you live longer. So
absolutely,
I'm gonna live forever.
For fucking ever.
I think we're swearing more in this one than we did about our podcast about swearing.
Probably.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Oh well, if we'd planned these things.
Because we had high emotions today, and that's when swearing comes in.
Oh yeah,
we had high emotions for different reasons, and
that's definitely when I swear the most.
And I do feel better having vomited it out on a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the best place to vomit it out, but for anyone else feeling the same way, you're not alone, right?
Oh, gosh, no.
What? Like, just be clear in your promises.
Yep. Be clear.
Be clear when you can't follow through.
Exactly. That's the main
And
thing. And
don't be a
have shame.
dick.
Don't be a dick.
If everyone just lived don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Even if you have a dick, don't be a dick. There's a difference.
There's a
You can have a
difference.
dick, which I love, but don't be a dick, which I don't love. That's my saying. If you have a dick, that's okay, but being a dick is not okay. I love dicks.
That's it.
And with that,
Okay.
goodbye.